Hey everybody, welcome to Margarita's One Cocktail, Two Opinions. We are still here. This is Seema.
Hi, I'm Vigil.
Since guys, you didn't do your homework, we didn't get many responses. So we are going to go with another topic, but we will keep that for some other time when we come back or for another day. So I think Tejal is going to introduce today's topic now.
Yeah, we decided to end with something that we want to leave you with to sort of think about while we're on break. So we're going to talk about self-care, what it means to us and why we think it's important. And our drink of choice today is we're bringing it back full circle and doing another margarita, but a mango margarita this time because it's finally mango season, which is my favorite time of year. I don't actually usually opt for mango margarita. Neither of us do, even though we love mangoes.
I like raw mango. This we made with sweet mangoes.
You had a raw mango margarita?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So in India, they
Oh.
made it in Bombay, one place. Raw mango margarita.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I find that this one ends up being a bit
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah, yeah.
Like the reason I like the other one with the lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works in the US because their mangoes are not that sweet. So you need some sourness in mangoes.
Yes. Okay, self-care. What I feel like, at least it's being talked about more now, in various different contexts. But I also think it's something that people sort of talk about, but don't always practice what they preach.
That's right. And self care does not mean taking baths, doing
Just that.
just baths, yes, just baths, taking baths and your facial or day to day, exercise, eating right, and all that stuff that is there, but we are not talking about that kind of self care.
No, why? I think what we're trying to say is it's not
No, it's
only
all
those.
part of, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that though, just to say that you had a bath, which is great because we often don't even, sometimes we have time to shower properly, is always a step in the right direction. But I think what we're trying to say is that there is more to it to apply in your life.
Yeah,
Right?
when you talk about self care, then people think, oh, but yeah, I take bath every day, I brush my teeth every day, I wash my hair properly, and all that stuff. Just physical. We are. I talk about when I think of self care is more mental care than physical care because we are very good at taking attention to our physical appearance than to our mental health. Health meaning mental upkeep.
Yeah. Which is probably what people lack or fall behind on the most.
Yeah.
But the hard part is, I mean, it's easy to say when you kind of do have time and like in this phase of my life, I mean, I can incorporate it. But when you're going, like Ishu was, for example, I don't even know how he could or would incorporate the mental self-care.
Yeah, yeah. There are times in your life, yes, it is difficult, but I think you still need to make, like, he made time for to watch movies for him. That
Right.
was self care for him because for his mental sanity, he had to watch a movie a week.
Yeah.
So you do need to make that time where you think if I don't do this last thing, I'm going to go crazy.
I actually think what's so important when you're really busy is, well, this is what I used to tell Ishu. I said, look, when you're someone who's going to be, you're going to be working 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whether that 2 a.m. becomes 2:30, they're not going to feel a difference. The fact that you slept half an hour less is not a huge deal. So when I told him, like, when he would come home from work at, let's say, 8:30 p.m., if you took an extra half an hour during dinner where you actually watched a TV show just to cool your brain off,
Yes.
you know you're gonna have to stay up late anyways.
Yeah.
That fact that of skipping it and going go 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 is
Yeah.
just so that you can end half an hour earlier isn't actually not going to make a big difference. What could make a difference is resetting
Yeah.
yourself. Like, even I was talking to Lims, and she had to work the entire weekend, and she had a really busy week. But I said, look, take half a day over the weekend where maybe you just sit on the couch. Like, it's really hard to do. But if you know you're going to be working, there's always going to be more things to do.
Yeah.
But if you could incorporate something that means some kind of rest for you, including mental rest, I think that's what you can do when you're really busy.
Yeah, I think we, as parents, we don't do it as career-oriented people. We don't think about it more. Like you're saying about your friend working, and then the only thing is just to give a thought of your work, and then this should be a part of your life also, okay, this, suppose going out for dinner, I live for that, so I have to make point, I have to go out for at least,
that was me on the weekends.
yeah, so but at least once a night, once a week to go out for dinner. Yes, everything can hold and just enjoy, and then, and I find after that break you are more to go than
Yes.
before that.
Yeah.
So
But you said parents.
parents, I find, we think it's as a mother, I had 3 kids also, babies, and
You have 3 kids.
no,
Mom.
I mean at a younger age. So, like for me, telling my child, you go play yourself and taking a nap, I found that, oh, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I felt that I'm being selfish. But I'm saying it's okay to be selfish. That is a big part of your self-care. You leave everything else, you just think of yourself. Whatever gives you pleasure, whatever gives you the peace of mind, or just not doing anything, you shouldn't feel guilty. You should be thinking of yourself.
I 100%. I actually think, I mean, when you're in a good partnership, hopefully that's where the partnership can come into play as a parent, where you can kind of
Yeah.
both give each other that time. For people that aren't, I feel like hopefully you have a community where you can somehow get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But from whatever, actually you're right. Maybe the parting line that is that being selfish is a necessary element of self-care.
And for men, I find, like, we females, or like ladies night out, we always talk about ladies night out, ladies trip out, and I have not seen in our Indian community men doing that. Ladies are doing it all the time. Either they are going for kitty or kitty party, or ladies lunch or coffee, or socially meeting,
But I
just
think it's a
ladies.
cultural thing.
That's what I'm saying. But they need to start doing that also.
But I think it's because a lot of like
Whatever,
they don't really socialize on their own.
Then that is, it is good for everybody to be,
Yeah, they should.
to be independent, to be by yourself, to have some and when we meet for parties, it's not that they are mingling with the everybody else. They are still sitting in their own like group.
Yeah.
So they do enjoy each other's company, they do enjoy sitting in a group. So why can't they just make a plan and go, okay guys, let's go out for a meal, let's go out for drinks, let's go out for this activity together. Not not the whole family has to be included in that. So I think it gives a lot of freedom. They can talk about anything, like it gives them a freedom to talk about anything else.
And one other aspect that I think helps to actually incorporate it is to build the routine.
Yes.
It's too easy to let it slip if you haphazardly have to think about when you're going to do it, what are you going to do. Find what works for you. Like we were just talking about Ishu. For him, watching a movie over the weekend was his break.
Yeah.
For me, getting a meal outside, like I love going out for, like it just changes it up because I would make stuff at home for the rest of the week and I'm constantly otherwise just working home.
Yeah.
So whatever that thing is for you, maybe it's like you really love reading. Maybe it's that you just want to go for a run, whereas otherwise you're just doing a different kind, kind of workout. Maybe it's drawing, whatever it is. I feel like if you incorporate the fact that you have to do this for an hour every week, whenever, and try to stick to a time which is flexible, but keep it in. The same way that we don't let basic things fly, like you were saying, we do get up, we wash our face, we brush our hair, we'll go take a shower.
Because that is a, you are on, what do you call,
repeat, like a habit, no?
It is a habit.
Yeah.
So we do habitual things every day, but we don't do anything for fun or for our like, which gives us the pleasure, which gives us the time, like you feel good after doing some hobby which you love. You're following your passion, having a hobby, you know. Taking singing lessons,
which is so important. I mean, you can, like, even Dad would say, having something that you are, oh my God, what's the word when you're taking care of it, you're building it, cultivating, something like that. That you do that throughout your life, so that when it comes to the point where you do retire or you do have free time, that you have something that you get excited about.
Yeah.
I think it's super important because we are really go. We're on just robotic mode.
Yeah.
And then suddenly when that stops, you're like, oh my God, I have no idea what to do with myself.
Yeah. I have seen in so many families, they are so involved with the kids and all that stuff. The moment kids leave, they don't know what to do with each other.
Yeah.
They don't know. But now I've seen families changing. You know, couples are going out for vacations, even when the kids leave, and they are still, you know, going for vacations and visiting families and friends and all that stuff. So you have to make your own life.
What do you do?
To do what? Do for self-care.
Oh no, Mom. What are we talking about?
No, my
like, tell me. It can 3 things that you do, whether it's like a daily thing or something you used to do in the past because your life is very different now.
Yeah, I like to cook.
Okay.
So for me, whenever, even if I'm busy, going in the kitchen is my therapy. You know, even if I'm not cooking, I will just adjust the fridge, adjust the kitchen, and all that stuff.
Fridge Jenga, you guys.
Yeah, and second thing would be just sitting. I love that. Even if I'm not watching TV, even if I'm not doing anything, that day when I just sat, I don't like it, but I do feel rejuvenated. You know, I said, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything.
Like a lazy day.
Yeah, lazy day. And the third will be just talking to my kids.
What do I do? I think food. I mean, eating food that I like. So whether that's making it myself or going out, like having a meal or two to look forward to in the week. Like, we tend to plan our meals, and it's nice to have. I don't know. I love just sitting down for food that I love. I don't know. I don't really incorporate. I guess when I was home alone, our Zoom sessions used to be
spending time with the family.
Yeah, and no, but I mean more specifically, like I used to FaceTime Deeds and Chodu's, like here and there. I used to call you, but I mean more like those weekend Zoom sessions were something that really charged me up, I think, for the week, because we used to talk a bunch of nonsense. And then as a general thing, I think travel. I feel like for me, when I don't get on a plane, whether it's to see someone, go somewhere, whatever the reason is, like I am always bookending, whether that's good or bad, but I'm bookending my time. So like I know I'm going for this trip, that I'm going to have this period of time where in my routine, and then I'm going to have that next trip coming up. I always like to have a, what do you call, a calendar, upcoming calendar, as you know, when I plan things like 2-3 years in advance. I feel like those are it. I mean, we could probably talk in all kinds of different things. I feel like this topic can be much larger.
Much larger, yeah.
But there isn't much more really to dive into. I don't know.
No, there are a lot of things, like, you do your breathing in the morning. When now what I'm trying, I read it somewhere that the first time you look at your phone in the morning, and if you, like I said it before also, that how you start your day. So in the morning, if you just take your time to get up, it takes 5-6 minutes. So don't do anything, don't look at the time or whatever. You just got up, and even if you got up with your alarm, so you just switch off your alarm, and then 5-6 minutes, spend it with you, whatever you have to think about your day starting. Just lie down, or
that's why I always set my alarm, because how I always snooze. But I deliberately set my alarm earlier than I have to wake up. I have no problem getting out of bed within a second. That's not a problem that I have. But I will always set it 5, 6, 7 minutes before I actually absolutely need to get up. Because I hate that jolt. I don't like it. I don't like it when I'm sitting with Ishu and his alarm rings and he's up, and the next second I was like, oh my god, like, if you just give a second and
just
maybe it is to go on your phone. I don't know. Whatever it is, I just think to each their own, but like, it's just nice. It's nice to not have to, and I would do that even if I slept like 2 hours. I just don't like getting out of bed. Ekdam. Why are you looking?
No, I know that's good habit.
That's a good habit.
Yeah, like, you just give your body another second to think what you're going to do next. That's it.
These actually things that it's really important to do. She started incorporating 5 minutes of quiet time in the morning before she went to work, when everything would be like really crazy. And she goes, it's not time where you would be at the gym. It's not when you're eating. It's not when you're showering. You have to sit for 5 minutes, whether you call it meditation. But she's like, you don't even have to do anything. You don't have to breathe. You just sit for 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing, which I cannot. Like, I find that so hard to do.
That's what you need to incorporate. Learn how to do it.
Yeah.
Your mind is always that's what I'm saying, and not phone also, because as you pick up the phone, then you're looking this, and then mind is going there and there. You have to just give your mind a break.
I know, but then I start thinking, what my problem is I start thinking about, like,
that's the thing.
Well, what do you mean? How's that giving my mind a break?
No, you just no, and even if the thoughts are coming, it's okay to come and then just say, okay, I know I have to take care of this, but just wait. You have to learn to say this, that now I'm just want to.
It's so. I mean, now I could do it, but like at work, I would get so stressed.
Yeah, that's what we are. The self-care. This is what we are talking about. That you need to tell yourself, it's okay. This work will be there after 10 minutes. It's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then so just take your time.
Yeah, I mean, clearly everything is a work in progress. And you have to learn, and you build your routines, and it's no different till...
And you learn from your own mistakes.
Yeah, I think the idea is
what works for you, what doesn't work for you, so...
The idea is to start. I think that's what we want to leave everybody with in this one. I know we're doing a shorter episode today because it's sort of a quick piece of advice that we hope everybody sort of mulls over. But I feel like the parting thing is to start somewhere. If you have something going for you, keep it up and do it and experiment maybe with others. If you don't, find
a hobby.
Yeah, but it's not even a hobby, Mom. Like, a hobby can be something
hobby, passion, whatever you call it, If somebody, like we talked, Ishi's passion is to watch movies. So if you can do that,
No,
then
but
you feel good about
but
yourself.
like you were saying that part of what you do is sitting.
Yeah,
Like having a lazy day.
yeah.
Like now fine, you're
No,
someone who can't maybe do an entire lazy day, but maybe for you that is what you look forward to. So you incorporate an hour, two
yeah.
hours in the week, and we
So
like
my hobby can be being lazy.
no, your hobby absolutely your hobby is not being lazy. You are like the least lazy person out of all five of us. Like we need to bring you back to the couch 24/7. This thing that you're talking about sitting, like you guys, she's talking like she loves to sit and she sits all the time. Even on the lazy days, the sitting in one go is a maximum 45-minute situation. I think that mom sits still only when she's watching a movie. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I have to go do this. Maybe she'll be in the garden, like getting something out of a plant, or watering the plants inside, or putting this masala into that masala. Like, there's no such thing as your hobby being lazy. But if it is, then you should be. So start somewhere and be selfish.
Yes, be selfish. Yes. Self care, be selfish. Where there you go.
That's our parting line.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we'll just say thanks to everyone for joining us for this random thing that we thought of doing.
Yeah, and being such a good sport. This time we didn't get your thoughts and questions and whatever, but for sure we'll have at that.
We do want to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
So please do send us things, questions, thoughts, whatever. We're not going to be disappearing. Our Instagram is still going to be active. We'll still send you guys snippets, maybe of what we're doing here and there. But yeah, excited to continue moving forward with you guys. We're coming back.
Yeah.
And maybe this is a great time also for people to think of some things you just want us to devote an entire episode to. Keep in touch, and we will be back soon.
Yes. Thank you. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.